We have been in South Korea for the past 2 weeks, but there is one thing that is so central to South Korean culture that we are yet to experience: the Korean jjimjilbang. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that 100% correct, but basically a jjimjilbang is a Korean bathhouse. Jjimjilbang actually translates directly to steam room, which makes complete sense because these places are filled with all different types of saunas and onsen baths, as well as weird themed rooms. Oh my lord. Apparently, there's lots of relaxation space because Koreans take their relaxation seriously. And you can even get food in there. So a jjimjilbang is a full day experience and we cannot wait to discover what they're all about. So let's go.
So since this is a spa, we're being very inconspicuous at first, and we'll see the vibe once we know what the camera situation is like.
That's a sauna. It looks so cool.
Okay, so there are naked men everywhere. We're in the changing room, and so far it's very clean, very bright, very big. But I'm gonna get a feel for what I can record first because it's very naked around here. So I'll try my best to show you as much as I can without showing you too much. As you can imagine, for anyone that's been to a jjimjilbang, it is very hard to record inside because everyone's butt naked. It's just that when you walk in, like, we wanted to do a video because it is such a nice, such a really fun experience. So obviously we couldn't record ourselves as much as we want to. I thought I'll just walk you through because it is something that is worth sharing. It is such a nice experience. So the moment you walk in, you get to a changing room. Changing room are very basic. It's nothing too crazy. Anyway, you come out and you end up, thanks to the website of this Jimjilbang, by the way, I can sort of walk you through it quite well. So you come out right there and you have those stairs that lead to this insane looking atrium. And I mean, look at the size of it. This is the men's section. The women's section is exactly the same. It's just copy pasted. But all of this is just full of naked guys of all ages. And they're just, yeah, doing their businesses and just relaxing, chatting. But it's so cool and it's quiet. Even though there's all the jets going, it is quite loud, but there is no sort of noise of people screaming and things like this. But there are kids. Surprisingly, there are young kids walking around naked as well. And they're just swimming around. There are other pools. But when you get there, what you start with is this right there, the shower room. Basically, you've just taken your clothes off in the changing room. You get here, you gotta clean yourself before going to the communal wet baths. And here is, once again, for Westerner, a very unusual experience. You do have your standard looking shower here. But if you want to do the real thing, sit down here because it is really cool. And I've now in Japan doing the same thing here. The house that we're staying at has those, and that's just part of normal routine. And it's very cozy because you sit down, you have a mirror right there, you just wash yourself. There's showers with all the body wash and everything. That's basically your first step, and you just sort of clean yourself so you can attend the more public areas. And then once you're around there, you have, I don't know if it's a common thing to have that many kind of bath, but this one had a huge amount of bath. I mean, you can see the list here. There's cave bath, waterfall bath, half body bath, hot water bath, shower, sauna, beer soup, cloud bridge, mini pool. It's just an array of amazing things to do. So we basically spent about an hour and a half each separately. And yeah, it was an amazing experience. All right, so that was the first hour and a half. And then we meet up back with Jacqueline.
Okay, so I went through the women's locker room, which has the spas and saunas in there as well. And there was no real instructions, so I kind of just figured it out. I rented a pajama outfit, which I think is what you have to wear. You're not allowed to wear regular clothes in the public area because you should have, I guess, showered and be clean. You don't want to bring outside dirt in here.
Hi, I got different ones.
Sexiest look I've ever had.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh guys, we have a lot to tell you. Oh, what an experience. I thought China was something. This Jimjilbang is something else. Oh my gosh.
It's crazy. It's such a culture here. Like, there's literal children.
I know. I spoke to a father and son butt naked. I've never been so close to a man's wiener.
Oh, funny.
Alright, so there is one restaurant inside. They have ramyun, cold noodles, seaweed soup, fish cake, pork cutlets.
Sounds amazing. Everyone's just eating dinner in their pajamas, which is hilarious. $25,000. That's it. Okay. Good. Oh. So we just pay at the end. It goes on our key. Cool. So that was, wow, we have to debrief you. We couldn't film inside like the spa-y area at all. But there were so many women. Same for you?
Oh, so many men, yeah.
Yeah, so many men. There's so many women. Like I'm talking like there was at least 100 women in there. And this is midweek, middle of the day during the week. I'm surprised how busy it was.
And the amount of kids with the dads.
Oh, yeah, and children too. Like it's like a family.
It's a family thing. It's so interesting. Like they butt naked, and then there's young adults. Like I had a good chat with a father and son, and the son is like in his early 20s doing his military training, but they were both naked in front of each other. I don't know, it's such a nice thing.
I actually love it. Yeah, it's really free.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause it's so, everyone's chill. Like, at first it's like, oh, okay, I guess I take off all my clothes and walk in there, and it feels like a little bit awkward from our cultures. But then once you're in there and everyone's just on display, like no one cares, it's really like nice. Because in our culture, I have like nephews who are like 11, 10, 8. They would never be naked in front of me. But it was really, the complex was massive. There's like probably like 15 different pools you could go in.
Maybe we have more, but at least 30.
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't count them, but there was a lot of different pools.
And the amount of temperatures?
Different temperatures. There was saunas in there. Did you do the cold plunge?
I did the cold.
Me too.
Because I was so hot.
Our food is ready. So you're not even allowed to take towels into the spa area. You can only go in there with your naked body, and if you have like a little caddy of like bathroom like shampoos and things like that. They also provided body wash and shampoo and a cloth to scrub yourself with, which was amazing. So before you get in any of the pools or saunas, you have to completely shower, and that includes washing your hair as well. You're not allowed to not wash your hair, which I like for the hygiene aspect, but I don't like because I didn't know that, and I didn't bring my own shampoos and conditioners, and I like to use my own stuff just because I know it's good quality rather than just using whatever they had up there, but had to be done. So fully scrubbed yourself down, washed my hair, and then went and jumped in the sauna with like 20 other women. It was amazing. Oh. This looks amazing.
That looks really good.
I'm so glad we chose to eat here.
This was such an experience. Like, I've never seen so many naked people, and all different age, different weights, different, like, not a care in the world, and they were cleaning themselves, scrubbing themselves, sweating, and
Did you use the scrub, the blue scrubbing cloth? Yeah, it was nice. Hey?
Oh
my gosh. Anyway, very cool. Going into like the saunas and the spas upstairs were very cool. But downstairs where we've come now, there's like a whole nother area. So we're in the restaurant at the moment. Obviously, we're going to have some lunch because we're hungry. And then we're going to go in and we're going to explore like the communal area where men and women can actually be together.
Okay, so we're going to show you a bit of the public area. Do we smell which aroma it is in here?
Oh, this one, oh, this is warm.
Yeah, the floor is heated.
Wow. There's a huge tiled section in the center and it's completely heated, which is so nice.
There's this huge looking like cauldron here. And one of them is at 71. I'm so full right now that I actually don't know if I want to go inside.
So this one is a yellow earth steam room and it has the benefits listed on the sign here. So it's supposed to be good for blood circulation and getting over fatigue, and it's anti-aging, and then it just says prevents various ailments. this one is really beautiful. This gorgeous stone design on the outside, and this one is the jewelry room, which is supposed to help with weight loss. Jewelry room. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but we can't go in this one or the Yellow Earth one with our phones or cameras because it's too hot in there. This one's 54 degrees and 72 degrees. The design on this one is so nice. Pretty. And then the last room is a cold room. It says only 11 degrees on it. What's this one? Oh, the ice room.
I'm feeling a cold skin. Oh, there you go.
Okay, let's try the 11 degrees. Oh, it's like an igloo.
Oh my lord. It's cold.
For you, that's freezing.
The seat is so cold. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. It is absolutely chilly in there. It's not freezing, but it is very, very cold. Whoa. So nice in here. I love this temperature so much more than the ice room. This is my kind of room.
Happy here?
Yeah. It's so nice. It's like so warm, and they have these blocks in there. So those ones that don't put in your back and stretch it out, which is so good because when we're not traveling, we're working on our computers. I also really like this floor that we're walking around on because it's like pebbles, but it's like a foot massage as you're walking around. And I think over there is a sign that like has all of the, what's it called? All those acupuncture, not acupuncture points. Like on your feet, it has like the outline of the foot with all the pressure points.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I think that this is specifically designed to like give your feet those massages. So I feel so relaxed now. Like I'm full, I'm clean, I've saunaed, I've spa. Should we go get a massage? Okay, so touch the key twice. Oh. It's like arm. Oh, there's even. Oh. Ooh. That was incredible. By far the best 2001 that we have spent.
That was amazing.
It's a good massage.
Like the best massage, and especially for two.
The 2001?
I mean, in a way, you already paid your entrance, that's why it's maybe cheaper. That's how they resonated it, but.
Yeah, but the entrance is only 18,000. Wow.
Yeah, it's 18,000. It's. I mean, we haven't paid yet. Everything is on that key. Made. That's what it said at the entrance. I just wish we could have access to the gym, but for 18,000, that's a bit too cheap almost. But yeah, I wish we could have shown you the baths, guys. I'll do my best to find photos online to show you because you'll just have to trust us. It's absolutely amazing here.
But honestly, it's been so, like, I feel so relaxed. I feel like the rest of the day, it's just gonna go to the hotel room and lay down because I'm so relaxed. I don't want to spoil it. I just want to sleep.
Tomorrow we're going to a very exciting location. We're going to Haeundae Beach.
Haeundae.
Which is apparently one of the best beaches in the whole of South Korea. And the weather's supposed to be really good. So really, really excited. So this video is coming out after that guide. So if you are watching this, go back to the guide. Well, guide, 48 hours in Busan. Our first day was really fun. We had baseball, we had Korean barbecue. So much fun. But yeah.
Yeah, this is actually going to be our last video in South Korea.
Oh yeah.
But we are taking a really fun transport from South Korea to our next country, which is going to be Japan. So if you're interested, or if you're coming to South Korea, like Japan's right next door, you may as well go there anyway. So definitely make sure you stay tuned for that one. We hope you liked our jjimjilbang experience. We loved it.
Yeah, and if you came here just for that, we're going to Japan and probably doing, what do you call it?
For sure.
Yeah. If you come across from China and you saw us in China and now in South Korea, then at least you can get another comparison with Japan.
My arm is getting sore. So
We have a whole playlist.
No, you're talking nonsense. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this one and see you in the next one.
Bye!
Bye! I also just love that one of the favorite pastimes of South Korea is to go into a public space, put pajamas on, and just be lazy. That's living. Come on. What a great way to spend the day.